was headed to Phoenix, and right now I stopped at Fort Dry Lakes Road, exit 217, on the 10 freeway eastbound, about, I don't know, about 20 something miles away from the Arizona border. And guess what? It's hot and my tire blew. Yep, my tire blew on my trailer. These trailers are getting so old that they don't maintain them well. Here, that holds the mud flaps. See, this side is okay, and then the other side is, well, where'd you go? It's bent, and it is pretty much gnarled up here. So yeah, I'm dealing with that. They're gonna have to come out here. Luckily, I had an exit that was close by when the tire did blow, and got to get out in time without any issues and pull over. So I am here on the side of the freeway, or not, I mean on the off ramp, and I got to a dirt lot here. So I think I should be okay. Yeah. But yeah, we're here in the middle of the desert, flat tire, you know. Scenery is nice, but it is baking out here. So yeah, way to start off a Tuesday, first day of the week for me, day after Memorial Day, and this is what we have to work with. I was ahead of schedule, luckily, and hopefully the other tires hold up, because they don't look too hot, you know. Some of these tires, if you look at this, you know, like they don't look too hot. Looks like, I don't even know if these are retreads or what, but the conditions aren't good. But yeah, look at that. That's what it is right there. And then look at the bent frame right there. It's crazy how that the momentum of the tire could just bend that metal like that, huh? Yeah. Look at that. It's like a mini twister. Okay, it's here. It's the thin SPF 50 high visibility hoodie. It's like a thin long sleeve shirt that I could wear in the heat, because summer is getting hot. I'm gonna open this up and try it on. So I have two songs at the end of this video. One is a punk style Japanese garage band type of song. The other one is a more of a 70s female rock group type of song. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Give me your feedback on it. Cheers. What's going on, my people? So I got this new shirt on. It is very cool and comfortable. It's not a good day to sample this because it's not sunny here. It's overcast and dreary in Southern California. June gloom, they call it, right? June gloom. Anyway, the fabric itself is comfortable. Hopefully after I wash it, it'll stay the same quality, because a lot of times they fray or peel or have issues, but I hope it lasts a while. This should keep me cool. It should protect me from the sun. The main reason why I got this was for the protection from the sun. I got some other hoodies like this that are thin material. They weren't high visibility, so I had to wear a vest on top of it. So then you got double layers and stuff, and it was kind of annoying. This is high visibility and it's thin, so I don't have to wear a vest on top of this, hopefully. I think it's a good purchase. It's pretty cheap. Amazon, hopefully it lasts. But getting on to the week, Arizona was pretty much over 100 degrees in the afternoon every day. The sun's out now. It's pretty much summer. When you're sitting still, that temperature hits 118, 116 at any given time. And that's it's going to be challenging, because this is, or it was, May. It's now June, but come July, August, you know, I heard it gets up there to 120, and that's not pleasant. So the funny thing is in Southern California, you have this haze that comes in every day in the morning. It's a cool, like overcast, and it keeps the temperatures really comfortable. So you're at like 75, 78, you know, midday, and and eventually, like in the late afternoon, the sun breaks out for a little while, and then you end the day like that. But as soon as you pass the mountains over that grapevine and you go to Central California, Bakersfield, all the way up to Stockton area, you're looking at like 90, 95 midday already. They don't get that June gloom. They don't get that haze. They don't get that coolness, right? I'm driving most of the time from Southern California to Phoenix and to Northern California. So I'm in my little comfort zone of Southern California for like just a short period. And then I'm usually in the desert or up in Central California. So yeah, that's why I got the shirt, I didn't want to put globs of sunblock on. Over time, buying that sunblock is, quality sunblock is going to cost you a lot of money. So yeah, I went ahead and put on sunblock on my face. But after like 6-7 hours, if you don't wash it off your face, it starts irritating you. So you have to be careful when to put it on and when to remove it. If you don't remove it and you just let it sit, that thing does a number on your skin, so it's not good. So I realized I started getting like a little itchy and rashy and stuff. So yeah, anyway, so while I'm driving, I've seen a bunch of blown tires, and I don't know if there's a correlation between the heat and the tires malfunctioning or blowing or ripping or the treads coming off. A lot more tire scraps and tire pieces on the road. And also while I'm driving, I just see boom and pff, and as you saw in the video, I was a guy that had to replace 2 tires on Tuesday. So hopefully we don't run into any more of those situations. It's funny because I've been here, I don't know what, 22 weeks now, and I've had so many times when the tires blew, but a buddy of mine never had a blown tire on the trailer, never. And he's driving just as much as I am, but never had a blown tire on the trailer, so you call it luck of the draw or whatever, but it is what it is, right? I have to deal with it, and it sets me back sitting there for hours until they replace the tires. So for this week, I got about 2,000 miles plus from the 6 trips, and I think that's kind of like the benchmark. If I can get 6 trips in, that's probably what I want as a minimum. I'm still trying to get more miles, but for whatever reason, the system isn't allowing me to get those miles. So I'm gonna keep pushing. And also, one of the good things is when I'm driving like 370 miles each day or 400 miles each day, there's no need for me to drink energy drinks, like the Monsters and Red Bulls. I don't drink Red Bull, but the Monsters and whatnot, and which is a good thing because I want to avoid drinking those energy drinks. But if I have to drink an energy drink once in a while and I get tons of miles, I'll do it. So the question of the day is, why are you even trucking? Let's just put it another way. Why are you even working in the first place? What's the point? What's your goal? What's the journey about? Do you feel like you're a slave to the money and so you have to work? Do you feel trapped in your life? I think for most of us, we just have a hard situation and we don't have the freedom that we think we have. And so we do feel trapped. And it's hard to be positive in that situation where you feel like you're committed to this day in and day out grind that you have to put in, and you're sacrificing. It brings you down. And from time to time, you ask yourself, why am I going through this? What's this all for? What's the meaning of life? Why am I having to suffer like this every day? And a lot of people in America, a lot of people around the world, work has become the curse. Work has become the thing that we have to do, that we're trapped. That's our, that day in and day out routine is sucking the lifeblood out of us. And so that's why you see disgruntled workers, you see people that are unhappy, you see people that are unmotivated, they don't want to help. It's like that in trucking too. A lot of us, we're trapped because we make a commitment, we depend on that money because we have things that we need to take care of, responsibilities, but there's no joy. It's sucked out of us. So how do you become free? How are you freeing yourself so you're not a slave to your work, to your job? In my current situation, I'm currently paying off some debt and hopefully saving up so I can get my own truck and try to turn the tables so I have more leverage than the system having leverage on me, right? But a lot of times I think we have a tendency to live beyond our means. So we don't live within our means, we live beyond our means because we want to do things. People offer you credit cards, people offer you things to, that you need to have for happiness in life. So we chase the fulfillment, whether it's an object or a relationship or something that we buy or something that we do, a service that we get, and then we realize it was good for a while, but it doesn't really last, that happiness, that joy. And I think finding joy in your current circumstance and also living within your means and still finding joy is the key to life. But also knowing that you're more than that. You're more than what that commitment or responsibility that you agree to. Because it's a choice that you make, living like this or living this big, right? Doing this small or doing big. You make a choice every day, and you do have that freedom to make those choices. So I think it's a paradigm shift too. We need to stop thinking like a slave and start living free, positive, empowered, instead of feeling like a victim, knowing that we've got enough to bless those people that we encounter, be a source of blessing to those people, make their day better, and have a can-do attitude so that we accomplish our goals, we accomplish what we need to do. instead of beating ourselves down or feeling miserable that we're stuck and we're in this rut and we can't get anywhere. A lot of times I think about the hunger of first-time immigrants into this country. They have first-hand knowledge of what it feels like to come from difficult situations in their homeland, and they come here and they realize that most of America, they don't know what it's like to really, really suffer, you know? And then first-time immigrants will come, grind it out, and that's why you see a lot of them, they have a can-do attitude, you know, and they work really hard. And some people, they look down on them for, you know, as the lowly worker or whatever, but they're having the last laugh because they're getting fulfillment in life. They're also achieving their goals, you know. It's all a matter of perspective, because you come from this and you see this, you know, the world is your oyster. You can go ahead and pick what you want and do what you need to do to get to where you need to go, where their goal is. You know, everybody's goal is different. My goal, your goal, you know, think about those goals. Are they realistic goals? And are they good goals? Are they healthy goals? You know, that's what we have to ask ourselves. And is that goal the ultimate thing that's going to bring fulfillment and happiness in life? Because that shouldn't be. That goal, that's just one chapter of your life. It's a big chapter because you're spending so many hours in it, but that's one section of your life that you're dealing with. You know, hopefully your relationship, you believe in God, your relationship with God, relationship with your family and friends, you know, those should trump the other things in life, you know? So hopefully you can make an assessment of what you have and what your goals are and what your situation is. Make that assessment and then think about it from a different perspective. Step out of the box you're in and think about your situation. Pretend like you're a new immigrant to this country. You know, you would appreciate a lot of the things that you take for granted. And then you would have a hunger for some of the things that we might think it's basic, but you may have a hunger and really enjoy the fruits of this life. Because we start becoming numb to all the blessings that we have. And then we're sitting there complaining about what we don't have, or feeling trapped, or feeling suffocated, you know? When we can stop and think and look at all the riches around us, the people that are close to us, that we could actually have good times with instead of arguing with, that we could actually appreciate and just slow down and just absorb their presence and their energy together and spend time together, you know, have good conversations without fighting, without arguing, you know what I mean? So appreciate the things around you and work hard and be a blessing, you know? And that's kind of like where I'm at in my life right now, is that I don't need the big shiny thing. I don't need that multi-million-dollar account and the sales and all that stuff right now. I don't need that. Because, yeah, I mean, it's got its rewards in its way, but at the end of the day, the amount of stress it brings, the amount of, you know, compromising yourself to get that done, you know, and there's a lot of people here in America, we have to compromise ourselves because there's so much at stake. Yeah, I don't want to be in that situation anymore. But no matter where you are, whether you're up here or down here, in terms of the finances involved in your life, and it's not that one is greater than the other. It's just the number amounts are bigger, but you as a person, you know, we're all valuable in our way. We're all special in our way. So I want to encourage you to have a great week. Hopefully I could be some kind of an encouragement to you. God bless you, and peace. I will catch you next time. Cheers.
Hauling down the highway, chasing that golden sun. Got my timer ticking, always on the run. Golden hills beside me, stretching far and wide. On these crazy highways, keep that rubber on the road. Trucking the golden state into the city warrior. Trucking the golden state, this ain't no video game. Trucking the golden state, don't let that traffic kill ya. Trucking the golden state, you better stay in your lane. Pedal to the metal, ocean by my side. In this metal beast, I got nothing to hide. Palm trees swaying, I roar down the lane. California highways drive me insane. Trucking the golden state into the city warrior. Trucking the golden state, this ain't no video game. Trucking the golden state, don't let that traffic kill ya. Trucking the golden state, you better You better stay in your lane. Trucking the Golden State into the city warrior. Trucking the Golden State. This ain't no video game. Trucking the Golden State. Don't let that traffic kill ya. Trucking the Golden State. You better stay in your lane. Trucking the Golden State. Don't let that traffic kill ya. Trucking the Golden State. You better stay in your lane. Rolling down the blacktop, diesels roaring loud. White lines stretching out beneath the midnight shroud. My hands grip the wheel as the engine sings its song. A lonesome traveler just trying to belong. Driving down the highway with the wind in my hair. The road's my only mistress, she never plays unfair. Through storms and through sunshine, I keep pushing on in this big rig of mine until the break of dawn. Miles and miles of asphalt like ribbons in the night. Cities turn to shadows as I keep up the fight. Got dreams in my rear view and hopes up ahead on this endless journey where the road is my bed. From coast to coast, I roam this land. A modern day cowboy with a truck instead of sand. Through valleys and mountains, I'll always be found. Just me and my rig, chasing freedom sound. Driving down the highway with the wind in my hair. The road's my only mistress, she never plays unfair. Through storms and through sunshine, I keep pushing on in this big rig of mine until the break of dawn. Driving down the highway with the wind in my hair. The road's my only mistress, she never plays unfair. Through storms and through sunshine, I keep pushing on in this big rig of mine till the